What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, the question continues to arise to me, right? Or be brought to my attention, or asked, right? Is why in the world is Terence Crawford even attempting? Terence Crawford is a welterweight. He's undisputed in 2 separate weight classes. He's 40 wins, no losses, no draws. 31 wins by way of knockout. Terence Crawford is 36 years of age, 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. Is Terence Crawford truly serious? And is it possible that he can actually jump up 3 weight classes? That has never been done before. Face off and beat 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer, who is considered the face of the sport of boxing, who is top 5 pound for pound best fighters in the world, who is the undisputed super middleweight world champion in Saul Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is 60 wins now, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout. 33 years of age, 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. So he's 3 years younger than Terence Crawford. Fights at a higher weight, 3 weight class above Terence Crawford. And people say it's not possible. It's unrealistic. Terence Crawford is going to get knocked out. And the facts remains is Terence Crawford is very skilled, very talented, very gifted. And so I tell people, when you think it's not possible, now we see guys jump up 2 weight classes and become world champions. 2 weight classes has happened. Roberto Duran did it. Shane Mosley did it. Canelo Alvarez himself did it against Sergey Kovalev. Right? When you got a guy that's talented, skilled, athletic, as Terence Crawford, it puts me in the mind frame of another fighter who did it. See, people say it's never been done before because they counting the weight classes and not the weight. Let me say it to you again. You're counting the weight classes and not the weight. That's why people say it's never been done before, because they're going to count the actual weight classes. But in all reality, Roy Jones Jr. jumped up from 175, light heavyweight, and he went all the way to heavyweight. He went from 175, light heavyweight, okay, to heavyweight. And he beat John Ruiz for a title and became a heavyweight champion. Roy Jones is the only fighter that started his career at junior middleweight, 154, and become a heavyweight champion. He's the only fighter in history, boxing history, to do that. And when you factor in the actual weight, okay, it's important here to note the actual weight is that Roy Jones jumped up, okay, follow me now, 175 to 202 pounds. Now, you have to be at least 200 pounds to be considered a heavyweight. Over 200 pounds. Because 200-pound limit is cruiserweight. So you have to be over 200 pounds to be considered a heavyweight. Anything over 200 pounds is a heavyweight. Anything 200 pounds and below is a cruiserweight. So in all actuality, now we have the bridgerweight division. So in all actuality, the bridgerweight division is 225, right? I believe it's 225 if I'm not mistaken. That's the bridgerweight. So, or 220, I don't remember. But we have the bridgerweight division. So now, If this was the Bridgerweight was in existence when Roy Jones fought, okay, John Ruiz, he would have jumped 3 weight classes. He would have jumped from light heavyweight, over cruiserweight, over Bridgerweight, into heavyweight. That's 3 weight classes, right? So he jumped 2 weight classes for sure, from light heavyweight to over cruiserweight to heavyweight, right? Just like Jamel Charlo just jumped up from 154, he jumped over 60, and he went straight to 68. Roy Jones jumped over 200 pounds and went straight to heavyweight. He jumped over cruiser. So with that said, it has been done before. And everybody, you're going to get knocked out. But when you quick, you're athletic. Now, don't get me wrong. Roy Jones is the most athletically gifted fighter we've ever seen in the sport of boxing. That's just my opinion. I think Roy Jones is the most athletically gifted fighter we have ever seen in the sport of boxing. So his reflexes, his athletic ability, bar none. But I think people forget, because they look at the style of Terence Crawford, they forget how fast he is, how quick he is, and that when you're looking at Terence Crawford competing against welterweights, he's in there with faster guys that are faster than Canelo Alvarez. You understand? You have to take that into accountability. These guys are faster than Canelo Alvarez. So he may not look that fast, that quick. But he's very quick, and he has quick pop, right, with his counterpunch ability. And he has power in both hands. So it freezes his opponents. The pop that he has is quick, right? Cat-like quick he has very accurate punches. And I think people still, after the fight with Errol Spence, after he dominated the fight, people still, because they can't accept what they witnessed, so people still say he can't take a punch. They still say Terence Crawford is chinny. Well, even if Errol Spence wasn't himself, 100% of himself, Errol Spence at 60% of himself still hits harder than Yuriorkis Gamboa. 60% of himself is still a bigger puncher than Yuriorkis Gamboa. And Yuriorkis Gamboa hit Terence Crawford and hurt him multiple times in the fight. People always point to that. So at 50 to 60% of himself, he should have been able to hurt Terence Crawford, as Terence Crawford is so chinny like people say he is. He's not. And when he don't want to be in a dogfight, he's not in a dogfight, and you can't force him into a dogfight, and then he's just outboxing you. When Terence Crawford is not in a dogfight, you don't see him getting hit. When he chooses to box like he did against Jose Benavidez Jr., when he chose to box against Victor Postol, even Errol Spence, when he fought Errol Spence, he chose to box and be calm, cool, collective, and poised and under control, not fight emotionally. He didn't get hit much. So I'd be confused when people say, well, Terence Crawford is chinny and Canelo was going to knock him out. Well, what gives you that? When you actually look at the actual landscape of things, when you see that when he chooses to box, yeah, he just doesn't get hit. When he don't want to get hit, he won't get hit. So when he chooses to be a pure boxer, well then guess what? He don't get hit much. He avoids a lot of the big punches. And he's elusive when he wants to be very elusive. So it confuses me when people say that he's chinny, because you only seen him chinned. Okay, I'm gonna use the United Kingdom word, chinned. You only seen him chinned in the fights where he chose to make it a dogfight. We know he's not gonna make it a dogfight with Canelo Alvarez. It's gonna be a boxer. And we have seen boxers that are smaller guys outbox Canelo Alvarez. It's just that they have an issue with allowing himself to fall into a trap that Canelo Alvarez set and get into a dogfight with Canelo Alvarez, and then he chins them. Then he quote unquote chins them. But when they don't want to be in a dogfight, I mean, when you have a guy like Terence Crawford who can be disciplined and can be focused for 12 rounds and not get chinned and stay away. Terence Crawford is more elusive than people are giving him credit for. He's quicker than people are giving him credit for. And I think it's going to shock a lot of people. It won't shock Canelo Alvarez. That's why he's not in the plans. Period. Well, let's see how everything plays out moving forward. But that's all I got for y'all, man. I wanted to discuss that, man. It has been done. We've seen a fight in Roy Jones jump 3 weight classes and beat a heavyweight. So it can be done, and it has been done in the past. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.